spoilers, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Like I'm more when I'm talking about like backseating stuff. Like I didn't like in like say like Subnautica, because I didn't want things spoiled, and I didn't want like oh, you should go over there. Yeah, go over there. Surely nothing bad will happen over there. It's like, well, I wanted to go over there anyways, and now you're telling me surely nothing bad will happen. Now I know there's something bad over there. It's like, god damn it, you ruined the surprise. You know? That's kind of like the backseating I normally am a little bit more worried of. But yeah. He was asking if you do max ads on drop days for Twitch. I think he was doing the same. Wait, I was in there. I think I told him I do it for Overwatch days. Overwatch drop days. Because a lot of people... Overwatch is one of those games that people love the skins and they love to collect. So when Overwatch does a good skin or a unique drop skin, a lot of people just open up a stream and then AFK. And my stream ends up being one that people do that a lot with. Overwatch got a good patch, 6v6 out. What do you want to play, Overwatch? No, I do actually want to play Overwatch, unironically, but I want to finish my content cycle that I wanted to farm up for Rivals. Let me see. I want to finish up farming up my YouTube stuff for Rivals, because I like to always be like a couple days ahead. And I also know we have some Overwatch stuff we're kind of cooking. Like, for example, yo, Retro, you're here, right? How long until the video of, like, the video ends when I lose in Overwatch? The, like, 4-hour-long video. How long is that gonna be? Or how's that looking? Foz is definitely gonna be playing Stadium day one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright though, I'm here. So. Forgot to get water. Hang on. Pretend I didn't start yet. Bum, 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 bum. Ugh. Okay. Alright, water acquired. We're good. Water acquired, we're good. Galaxy, by the way, I think 21 months. Coaster G, I think 21 months. Appreciate it. L streamer for drinking water when you could be drinking gamersupps and using or getting 10% off using code FLATS at checkout? True. Actually, when I first signed with them, I was just like, hey, just so you guys know, I mainly drink water. I hope that's okay. And they were like, yeah, we're fine with that. I was like, okay, cool. Like, it is like the #1 thing I almost always get. Like, even if I go out to a restaurant or something and I get like a drink or I get something, I always get a water with it.
Target neutralized. Incoming. Stick around.
Oh, did a highlight of it? I feel...
Less than 3 I had a dream.
Retro, am I wrong for saying I feel like that's wrong? I feel like it shouldn't be a highlight of it. I feel like the point of those is always supposed to be really funny, of like, the video ends when we lose a game, and it's just like, straight up just not losing a game, and it's like, oh my god, why is this 4 hours long? I feel like that's not the way we should do it.
Not today.
Honey spray, I think that's 20 months. I mean, soda/soft drinks or scam at restaurants? Why? You get like unlimited refills. Not that I get them very often, but... yeah, I just don't think that's the correct way to do it. Personally.
Incoming.
Bro fell off 11 likes in 5 minutes. Bro's the like police. That's crazy. How much you getting paid for being the like police?
Got one.
Yeah, what's up, Rooster? They cost like $3 for 11 cents of sugar water. I mean, you're not wrong. But like, you ever go to a restaurant and get an alcoholic drink and they're like 13 bucks? Yeah. And it's just like, well, you know. Would you rather go to jail or have a necro stream constantly playing in your brain? What did I just read? Jesus Christ, man. Tell us how you really feel. Is it for life?
One down. Here they come.
Minecraft Bedrock doesn't have hardcore, by the way, if you're still doing that still. Yeah, I'm gonna do Java. I'm gonna do Java. I think you get more views / monetization if you split the video up, maybe. Well, one, I'm not worried about that as much. Two,
got one.
Actually, that's not totally true. Watch time go burr on YouTube, and so like, actually long videos are kind of like what gets promoted now more than anything, and so like, there's technically a classification for it called sleep videos. And so YouTube recognizes when somebody is like watching a video or watching long videos and not interacting, and it will recommend those more often. Especially like if like they recognize that they're a TV viewer.
Here they come.
You should make a custom seed for your Minecraft world and give it a random name.
Not so fast.
How would that work? Speaking of long videos, I was losing my mind editing the Marvel tier list. Wait, why? Oh, because of the alerts? Oh, the alerts were probably fucking annoying as shit. The like 9-minute break in the middle of the, like, in the middle there. Yeah, that was probably a fun one. You can name whatever, just don't tell chat the custom seed. Wait, why is that? Can they like join off of it or something?
Nothing personal.
Is there anything I should know? CIA just confirmed. Bedrock does have hardcore. Oh. Using online seed maps? Or is there anything I should know and like... You cannot report for advertising cheats for rivals got banned. I'm doing my part. Y'all, big dubs. Is there anything I should know of like... Hey, you probably should be careful with this?
Not so fast.
Like any small things.
Nothing personal.
I think you would not chat.
Love you SM, thank you for the gams and laughs less than 3.
Oh, I see. No, I don't mean like tips like don't dig straight down. I mean like, okay, like way back in the day, like we're talking like way back, early days of streaming, you know, people, like Minecraft was one of those games where it was easy to like fuck with people with, where it was like either IP stuff or
Nothing personal.
you know what I mean? More of the spooky stuff. I don't mean like gameplay.
Incoming. Come back here.
You know? You mine and you craft, it's not that complicated. Okay, alright, fuck it. Don't want to open a LAN server? I guess you'd have to do that intentionally. I just want a single player world.
Stick around. Target neutralized.
I just want a single player world. Is that doable? Is that easy? Single player world, hardcore. Alright, there's nothing to work about? Okay, cool. Alright, I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Hello Mr. Flats, I can't think of more to say, so hope is a good dream and don't dig straight down.
The itch is coming for me. Sticking this thing to the prime. Wild AVR, they can go to tier 1 for 2 months. I'm thinking about it. Just don't show the seed like Chompy said. Won't it just randomly generate one?
Incoming. Come back here. Nothing personal.
I mean, you can, but it's more fun to make your own. Well, can they join if they see the seed? Or is it just more of like a... they'll just copy
Not
it?
today.
Oh, they can spoil where structures and stuff are? Oh. I guess I'm not too worried about that, but like I'll do my best not to, but if it happens, it is what it is. Yeah, I'll try not to, but like it sounds like one of those things like, uh-oh.
Got one.
If it happens, it's not like end of the world, just not gonna be great. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Here
Yeah,
they come.
okay. That's fine. We can figure that out. Okay. Let me see something. Retro, I think I'm gonna do the Star-Lord one. Sound cool? Wait, is he even on this list? Where is he? Dude, I don't even see him.
Here they come.
Well, how is he?
9 months, wow, time's flying by, W Flats people love.
Oh, is it because they're hidden profile? Is that how that works? This profile is private. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Alright, fuck it. Let's just do one spectating real quick. And then I just might rip it. Maybe we just go on the adventure today. I'm feeling it. Just for while, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Retro, thoughts on making a Minecraft thumbnail for YouTube? I might have to restart the YouTube stream for it. when I get there, but maybe we do it today. Okay. Let me get this done real quick. We'll work through it a little bit. I said I was gonna do multiple, but I think I'm just gonna do one. Fuck it. Okay, chat. I've got a bit of a predicament here. So today we're gonna watch the #1 Star-Lord, and if you think we're looking at anyone on this list right now, you would be wrong. The person we're gonna be looking at is named newYT, who played for the team that finished second in the Marvel Rivals Invitational, putting up a very good fight against 100 Thieves called newYT. But there's a problem we're starting to run into in this Spectating Rank 1 series that we've been doing, is that most top players are starting to private their profiles. There's many reasons for this, but mostly the reasons are around like seeing what characters they're good at, and other teams can scout them for tournaments and be like, what characters are they strong on, what they want to play, and then when you check their career profile, you can see like, well, who they have the most hours on. And so they've started to private their profile, and so you see up here I have it typed in already. They're on FlyQuest, but we can't see any of their stuff, so they will not appear on this leaderboard. But if you watched any of the tournament, you saw how impressive they were, and honestly, their team almost lived and died by his performance on Star-Lord. Now you might be saying, Flets, well, it sounds like you're not going to be able to spectate him. That's where you happen to be wrong, though, today, because Retro was doing a little digging for a different spectating that we were going to do, and he came across him in a game. So we have Full Metal Lamps, who is an exceptional penny, and someone, we were maybe looking at doing for rank 1 penny stuff. And Retro's looking through and goes, oh, well, look who it is. It's the Star-Lord. And so they might have their profile hidden, but they can't hide a replay code that just happens to exist. So here we are. Here's newYT playing in a game of ranked, going 51-4, 22 final blows on Star-Lord. So I figured we would go and take a look at what the #1 Star-Lord looks like. I don't know what this game looks like. Normally we have a bunch of ones to choose from, and then we can choose some of the best ones that are good to highlight. This one's a little bit more difficult, though, because you just happen to come across it, because hidden profiles and stuff like that. But and so it will only be one game. I normally try to do 2 to give a little bit of variety. Is it Fly or 100? Wait, is he from Fly or 100 Thieves? He's from FlyQuest. FlyQuest. They were the second place team. They lost to 100 Thieves. 100 Thieves won. And actually, it looks like he's playing with some of his teammates, because you can see Gasquin's here. And then you also see someone with a barcode name. A barcode name is probably a pro player or a streamer that's on an alt account. So this is probably a teammate. This is him. This is Gasquin, who is another one of them. And so this is a pretty stacked lobby.
2.
And people always talk about like streamer stacking and stuff like that. Dude, you guys do know like every pro team like stacks in rank too, right? Like that's just kind of how the game functions. Ew, I just spit. Kind of functions at a top level, and if you don't play with a team, you lose out on that team play aspect, and you kind of get rolled. And whether you like it or not, that is just the reality you live in.
1.
But here we go. #1 Star-Lord, and he's fucking AFK in spawn. Hello? Yo! The game started!
Help, friends.
So something I already noticed right out of spawn. Look at this B-hop tech they do. Kind of keep it moving with the flight. Constantly, after they either roll or use the flight, they always try to B-hop after. So you're using the flight really quick there, like small bursts, like right there. Get a little bit of momentum. And something you're gonna notice here, not as much as you probably would in a different game. But one of the best plays you can do on Star-Lord right now is when you have a Magneto on your team, you just walk into the enemy team, get bubbled, and hit your E. Because they don't have a Magneto, you might not see that as much. I'm curious how they'll use their E otherwise. But that's probably something that I'm looking for a lot of.
There they are.
Another unique property about the E is it changes your hitbox a little bit. For some reason, it's kind of janky, and it makes it actually really difficult to hit you while you're hitting your E, which is why the bubble play works so well. because one, they have to break the bubble, and then they have to actually hit you. And by the time the E is finished, you can typically fly away. And look at they're playing so aggressive. And this is a really, really high rank lobby, and they're also playing with some of their teammates, so they probably have a lot of coordination just running in. But just kind of no fear. Running in, pressing E on top of a bunch of people. Already has Star-Lord ult ready to go. How are they going to use is the real question. Conserving their shift, their movement. Yeah, this is nightmarish to have to attack too. Getting through this choke with a Groot here, oh, this poor Magneto's gonna explode. And even though they probably could have just shot the Magneto there, propping the E is just way easier. Don't have to worry about actually hitting every single shot. Just make the easy shots. Rolls the Star-Lord in the 1v1, just goes and emotes on point. This is kind of just a massacre at the moment. Still hasn't had a Star-Lord ult yet.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
I wonder how long they're gonna end up holding it for, because oh, they get a pick here, so maybe here? Yep. They have Invis ult for it, and they back away. So something I've started to notice that really, really top tier players do on like Bucky or Star-Lord is when support ults like that go off and they're in the middle of their ult, they just take the L and they back away. For example, when going with the Bucky ult, oh, dude, that sound was so loud. Just headshots only. Goes for the E. Is they'll just take the L and they'll back away even if they have an again ready to go, because it can cost them. Alright, just playing slow, poking here. Not flanking as much as I would expect. It's just playing much more conservative. Running in, popping E again. Gonna kill the Luna first. Jesus, they're just getting rolled. Not even putting up a fight. Gonna have his E here in a second. He's gonna go for it again. No, it probably saves the E mostly that you're like at the end of a fight, use it to finish somebody off, or just for big groups of targets. So maybe we'll fly in here? No, playing super, super defensive, which is probably smart. But already has another Star-Lord ult. I feel like a fight hasn't even happened since he used his last Star-Lord ult. Am I crazy? So their Magneto's pretty smart, trying to use his Mag ult as a defensive ult to stop the Star-Lord ult. Unfortunately, he was too deep, and the Star-Lord was in his backline, so it doesn't actually work out. Oh, goodness. It's already 25-30 to another ult. Holy shit. So, something that I've learned from my, like, scrimming and practice play and getting a little coach, or listening to coaching of my teammates, is that Star-Lord ult is actually one of those ults you basically use on cooldown. Right now, you save, like, Bucky ult and Groot ult to combo. You're saving Invis ult as like a defensive ult, or Luna ult as a defensive ult, right? But specifically Star-Lord ult charges so quickly that you just want to be ripping it. And he finally died, but he's already 80 to another ult. And looking at the other side, how close are they to Invisible Woman ult? Not even close. They have no support ults. He's about to have another Star-Lord ult, which will probably win them this point. Is this from Pro Series? No, it's just a rank game. They are a pro player, but it's just a rank game. Okay, so that E actually doesn't end up getting anything. Mostly because their BP just hard committed early. Oh, the gas gun went boom. Well, they do have ult ready to go. And so I'm probably going to lead off this fight with it, right? I would assume.
A nice deep freeze.
Oh. Surprised they didn't kill him. See how their Star-Lord got bubbled right there? That's their play. They bubble in with the E. The problem is, though, for their Star-Lord is they were committing at the exact same time, and they just blow through the bubble because of the Star-Lord ult. That the wonky hitbox doesn't really matter too much. And then they just cap.
The current score is 0-3.
Great. Alright, and honestly, not even close. Round was literally not even close, but... Wait, they got a pick? Who did they get? Who killed them?
Hey, Parker, get that
Wait, did they
vehicle
stack mines on the door? No shot.
The family out here in space.
Even in really high top 500 rank games, people still walk out the door and die to a fucking panic mine. No one is immune. Also, the reason why we found this VOD is because Retro was looking for some top tier Penny gameplay. So, spoiler alert for the future, we're probably going to be taking a look here at Full Metal. And you can see some of the mine usage with the webs on the ground here. Kinda evil. This just gets a big E on their tank line. Oh, wait, they do have the bubble plays now. Okay, so probably look for in the future, they're probably going to be just consistently bubble playing. The bubble cooldown and the E cooldown are similar. So, I would just be expecting that to happen quite often.
Whoever they are, they don't look friendly.
Okay, ready? Probably going to go for it here. Yep. Every single time. And watch that ult charge, how fast it goes up. Basically, like clockwork, it gets rolled though, unlucky. Like clockwork, every single time is going to be looking for bubbles, running with the E, then backs away, goes in again, backs away, and then builds Star-Lord ult, and then goes aggressive with Star-Lord ult. Very methodical. For a character that plays a lot like Tracer from Overwatch, or reminds me from Tracer from Overwatch, they're not as much of a flanker, but can absolutely be the hard carry. I'm kind of getting staggered right now, unfortunately.
Keep up the momentum.
Alright, so probably gonna wait for everybody to come back. No point in ulting here. At least not yet. Okay, cool. Probably take this corner. Probably gonna ult at the top right corner here when they get around it. Oh yeah. Actually a little further back than I expected, but interesting brutal from their team. The BP's on the flank, so he goes duel him. He gives up on it, actually. No, doesn't give up on it. Just baits him. Chases him down. Doesn't hard commit. Smart. Is this a bronze replay? Yes, this is a bronze replay. So actually, another thing right there. For harder to hit targets like the BP, popping the E there, you don't have to worry about tracking him. Works really, really well. So they don't... Wow, so their mag built much slower than the Star-Lord, which is normal. Probably a bit of a mistake from their mag there to not save the mag ult for the next Star-Lord ult, I would feel. Unless it was something else they were using it for. No, I don't know. Because they're gonna wish they had it here after he pops his E. Look at his ult charge. Holy fucking shit, has ult. Got 25% ult charge off that. Now has it again. And their Magneto is what? 32 to ult?
Just as expected.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Alright. So probably gonna let them walk through here a little bit and then look for their backline with it. Maybe force a support ult, but they don't actually have any support ults yet. Oh! 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 Into their spawn! I'm guessing the idea here is their BP really commits hard here. And they almost kill him with a bubble play. And then, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just finish it off. We're already deep. We're already going in. We're already going for damage. You use this ult basically as a cooldown. Goes in, gets a free team wipe. And they had Luna ult coming up soon. If they took a full fight, they might have got Luna ult in time. It looks like you're watching this at 1.5 times speed. It's crazy. It does actually feel like it's extremely quick. But this is just how a game like this is. Like, this is a pro player. Arguably, I mean, from the Star-Lords I've seen, I think this is probably the best Star-Lord player. His pro team in the tournament lived and died by his plays a lot of time. And then he's also playing with some of his teammates against other really good players. Pops E on the VP, doesn't have to worry about actually hitting him, finishes him off. Take the freebie in the 1v1. Bubble play coming in. Actually, is the mag alive? Oh, he is alive. Okay, so he probably didn't have bubble yet. Another small thing to note, for some reason, I don't know if it helps save booster. Is Riggsy here? Did I see Riggsy in here? Riggsy is number one. Riggsy's my number one, okay? Riggsy's my number one. But like they do this little wiggle thing back and forth. I think it extends the flight time just barely. There's like very small optimizations. Actually, I should have asked Riggsy. There's some special tech you can do on Star-Lord, like an animation cancel with the ult so you can start firing faster. I don't remember what it is though, or how to do it. So they're mag ulting again. The mag ult gets blocked. Yeah. So remember how I said earlier that the Namor is probably one of their pro teammates? Fucker blocks him with his Namor bubble. Holy Jesus Christ. I think they patched it, did they? Did they patch it? I haven't heard about it in a bit. I just know it existed. So now they have bubble coming in. Probably gonna go for a bubble E. Oh, never mind, they're peeling actually. Peeling for the BP. He gets marked, dashes away. Just taking him on a ride. Gets away. Holy shit, survives. And he has ult again. Guess who doesn't have ult? They're Magneto. Dodges the spear with the roll. Here it comes. And they have Luna ults. But, hey, that's a good ult force. And this is what I meant earlier by just backing away, just taking the L on the ult. Wants to stay full HP for a chance to fight again. Obviously, it's not going to work out here. But, you know, it's really, you got to be really disciplined to do that. What was that? Hang on, do you not understand what they did? Hang on, I'll explain it one more time a little bit slower, because maybe this is something I should do a better job of explaining. So, in this instance, he's going to go for the Star-Lord ult. Star-Lord ult is a auto-aim ult that does, like, damage over time. It's not a burst ult. So when he goes for kills here, they pop Luna ult, which means they're gonna get healed. You're not killing anyone through Luna ult with Star-Lord, especially solo ulting. It's never gonna happen. So instead of staying out here and firing at people in the Luna ult and doing literally nothing, because you're not gonna kill them, right? They decide to back away and wait for the Luna ult to be over, and then wait for potentially teammates to come back, and then run in for the fight. Now, what probably happened here is a miscommunication, is Gaskin, the Magneto, is walking through here, at the same time they're going for Strange ult, and also looking for a play. He probably bubbled himself to not get hit by the Strange ult, but they probably had talked about going in and going bubble Star-Lord E. So he goes in, pops his E, or goes to pop his E, and just explodes. In a perfect world, he would have actually got his bubble there and then popped his E and then just got a bunch of damage, but he didn't have it. And I wonder actually if there was a communication really quick of, oh, I don't have bubble, but it was already too late, he had already committed. So, they were going for another bubble play, but the Strange ult is what forced the mag to self-bubble, so he couldn't go for it. But what I was talking about before was just when a situation like that happens, you just let it go. Like you don't hard commit for it. Pops E on the BP, and they just burn him down. I think that's something that can be definitely applied to most people's games. If you're playing against flankers and maybe you don't have the best aim, let's say you're like a plat player and you don't have, you don't have god tier mechanical skill and you're playing Star-Lord. If you have a flanker that's going on your backline a lot, just chase him and pop your E on him. So this is the first time they actually had mag ult for the Star-Lord ult. But look at this. Their whole team hard commits to shooting their mag and it just fucking explodes. Look at this. Wait, where did that get thrown? Hang on, what? Boy, he tried to dunk him. He tried to midair dunk him and he fucking missed. That's tough.
Armed and
I don't know how that happened, but it did. So, Magneto ult is actually used. I mean, we haven't done the Spectating Magneto in a bit, but I don't think things have changed too much since then. But one of the best ways of using Mag ult now is for using it as a defensive ult to save your team, especially from something like Star-Lord. Good amount of poke. Also, small thing if you didn't know, every time he rolls, he gets invulnerability frames, like he can't get damaged. So that's why he's going for those really aggressive plays and then just rolling away, because he literally cannot die while he's rolling away. He chased down the Punisher. This is mostly, like, hardcore follow-up like that is because he's playing with his pro player teammates. In a ranked game, you're probably going to have to take that 1v1 more often than anything, but that's why you probably see the extreme confidence chasing down the Punisher with a shotgun in a small room. The aim is on a different level? The aim is on a different level, but, like, obviously the aim's on a different level, right? Like, I'm not taking away from that. But he's also making the shots easy. Like, he's not hitting any crazy shots. They're all easy shots. And the E, the ult with the E right there is doing most of the work. Okay, so let's take a peek here. 85% ult charge. Pops E. Builds his auto aim ultimate to wait for the Luna ult to finish. Backing away, waiting for Luna ult to finish on their team. Still waiting, still kiting, now waiting for teammates, still kiting, still kiting. Probably just gonna wait for people to respawn now. Oh, no, they got a pick, they don't have to wait anymore. Now they can go. Now they force Invis ult, and guess what? Look at, they don't commit. You're not gonna kill him through Invis ult, you can't even see him. So he just sits here and he waits for his teammates to come back, so he'll still be alive for the next fight. Runs in, pops a big E, gets 23% ult charge off of one button press. Hard commits for the Luna, and it's just GG. This is game over. So yes, their aim is insanely good, but the reason why their aim looks so good all the time is because they set themselves up to be in a spot where they don't have to hit the hard shots, and that is the key. Because a lot of people put themselves in spots where they have to hit the crazy 90-degree flick or the 180 flick. Just make it so you can just move your mouse a little bit and then track them. But yeah. Cool. There you go. There's your #1 Star-Lord. Cool. Alright, let me run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I gotta blow my nose. Okay. All right, that was a little quicker than I expected. DBH. But I still kind of want to just like rip it. Do I rip it? I think I do. I kind of want to just send it. Yo, Retro, do you have it ready for me? Spectate God? What? I could do one more. How long is this one? Oh, crap. All right, you know what? I'll do a bronze one, since that'll be easy. And then let me know when you're done. Yeah, crap. I think I tried to. I think when I messaged you guys, like, oh, 1 or 2 codes if possible, and then you and both Retro did get. Well, Retro got 4 or 5, and then you got me 3. So I'm gonna do one of yours, and I'm gonna do one of his, and then we'll be good. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, chat. I've got something a little interesting for you today. Also, what is the format on this one? What happened? Why is it all broken now? Like the... Yeah, hey, wait, hey, I know you guys are bronze, but like, you know, you guys can copy and paste a format. But basically, we got a bronze Captain America player here. And said, hi Flats, I want to reach out to you one of my Cap games. I enjoyed watching you play Cap in your videos, and I wanted to share one of my better games. One of your better games. I am currently hard stuck bronze 3. Nice, but how? I mean, this is all due respect. Like, you literally just climb with like a 40% win rate. So how is that? Okay, anyways. I wanted to play some tank. I played some tank and some DPS. In this game, I played Venom and then switched to Cap. It was on Shin Shibuya. I play on PC, but I switched from keyboard and mouse and controller. What? And the game's length was 17.22 minutes. My user is the Black Ghost, and here's the ID. I have so many questions. What do you mean you switch from keyboard and mouse to controller? Like, from different characters? That wasn't competitive stats? Yes, it is. It says basic stats, 1.5. Oh, it is all modes. Oh, you're right. My apologies. All right, I'll look at their actual ones in game then. Fuck it. I can look myself. You know, I mean this with all due respect, but typically when there's the bronze submissions, I feel like if someone's like... Oh my god. My brother in Christ, how do you have less damage on tank than your Luna and Cloak? And their Luna and Cloak? How do you only have 4,000 damage? How do you have... Your Strange has more than 4 times the amount of damage as you. You have 3 final hits, they have 25. They're 50 and 10, you're 14 and 12. My brother in Christ, you are not an anchor. You're fucking Bedrock itself. Maybe a DC? Maybe. But they have 26,000 damage blocked, which tells me no. You've played 146 games and you've won 42 of them? You have 42 wins and 104 losses? And you're level 46? Brother, I'm like level 50. We have like the same amount of playtime. Look at history. They mostly play quick. They lost nothing on this game. And they lost nothing here and lost nothing here and then... Wait, you left? Not completed? Holy Christ. Holy fuck.
Hi,
Holy
Flex. I can carry
fuck!
solo queue games, but I can't carry my friends. I'm about to rank up higher than my friends and won't be able to play together. Recommendations?
You have now come into the reason why people have alt accounts. This is not the trenches. This is the anchors. This is the bedrock. This is plastic. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm in. I was not ready for this. This is what might send me to go play Minecraft for the day. Genuinely, this might be it. This might break me.
The battle starts in 5.
Which one was he again?
3, 2,
It's this guy.
1.
All right, so you started on Venom, you said, and then swapped Cap.
The mission area.
Your strange just TP'd them all off the map. We're in the trenches, if that's still working. It's about to be April.
See them?
We're in March, at the end of March. We are in the fucking trenches, if that's what still worked. Are you gonna fight back?
Love the reviews.
I have to come up with a new word. I can't say this is the mechanical skill of an avocado, a pencil, a walnut,
That
a
ain't the
peanut,
black ghost.
anything.
That's Casper the Friendly Spectre.
I need a non-living thing that's very heavy, that is useless. A paperweight? A paperweight at least has a function of holding down paper. I gotta think on this. Dandruff. That seems fucking evil to say someone has the mechanical skill of dandruff. But you know what? I kind of think it fits. Because whatever the fuck this is, I'm about to puke. That was horrible. How do you, like, there's so many things wrong. The fact that you're chasing this guy in a straight line into his spawn, you cannot hit a single fucking shot for your entire life. And then the fact that you realize you're going into their spawn, they're gonna turn and try to kill you. How do you not realize that they're gonna try to come and kill you? But, like, what?
So easy.
Is this the controller? Is this when you're... No, wait a minute, hang on, no, down here. It looks like controller aim, though. Does it not look like controller aim? Is it half keyboard, half controller? Which is like the fucking opposite of what you do? Isn't it mouse for aim and then keyboard for movement? Not controller for movement and keyboard for... I mean, controller for aim and keyboard for... I don't know anymore, man. I'm losing it. Okay, so you're half HP. Like, what are you doing up here? Like, I need to know, like, what are the thought processes? What in the fuck am I watching?
Worm, it just sucks rank from the team around it.
I like it. The mechanical skill of a tapeworm. I like it. Thank you, the 5. I don't even understand the thought processes. What? I want to point out that is going to be one of the 4 final blows in this 20-minute game, and we're already there. Oh my Jesus. Don't tell me. Okay, I thought I was going to jump off the map. See, if you had the mechanical skill of something higher than a tapeworm, you would have probably killed the brother. My brother. There isn't enough Kovacs on the planet to help this. How the fuck? How am I supposed to help you here? If this is what I'm working with.
Unleash the Vishanti's power.
Back to full strength.
Here they come. Of course you needed help.
His aim isn't bad considering he's shooting ghosts. Antidote here is shooting his own kind.
I want to point out, at this point in the game, we have 300 damage on the board because we can't hit anything. We have 8% accuracy on Venom. And I am not a scoreboard watcher. I am not a stats watcher. I always tell people... How you're even alive is incredible. Incredible. This isn't Venom. This is fucking Strollum. This is like Antidote. This is what they see. Just like walking away.
This is real firepower! Enemy in front.
I feel like a player like this is like a doctor. Like they're like they must be succeeding somewhere else in life. Like there must be something, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know that phenomenon where like you're those people you know that are like the most like, you know, they have like well-paying, successful jobs, like they're actual contributors to society. You throw them in a fucking hero shooter and they just straight up look like a fucking amoeba tried to grow limbs and play video games. And you're like, how the fuck are you smart like enough to build bridges, but you can't do this, right? It has to be, right? Like, this must be like a scientist. They're all the brain power must be going somewhere else. There must be something else. No, don't even say game journalists. That's insulting to game journalists.
Only 60 seconds left.
Not even game journalists deserve this right now. Okay? Game journalists look like fucking pro players in comparison to whatever the hell this is. As a scientist, I am insulted. I'm just saying, like, nah, this is evil.
Found some sort of spider nest. Need their power. Here they come. Squish
Down to
this.
30 seconds.
That joke is so much funnier than you realize on so many levels. But, Jesus Christ. Okay, listen. First off, whatever this keyboard mouse combo you're using, fuck, throw it away. Pick one and stick with it, because, my good lord, you're collecting all the Venoms like they're, or all the penny mines like they're gym badges.
If you go back, he stopped for a moment before popping his ultimate. I found where all the brain power went. He probably looked down on his keyboard to find the button.
Are you serious?
You'll have to keep fighting until we win.
You know, now I'm starting to feel bad. You know, like, What if this is just like some Marvel movie head and like loves the Marvel movies? It's like, you know what? Let me get into playing this Marvel game. Surely I can get into it and like have a good time, right? And it's like this is like their first video game ever. This might be someone's grandpa. I think that's insulting to grandpas. Okay.
We have returned.
Oh.
Hey now, homie is up the walls, the floor, and all those air molecules for sure.
Oh, did they cut out the fucking up part? What the hell? Bro just did a rollout by mistake. Yo, where are you going?
This is real firepower!
There's just no way, right? There's just no way. There is. There's just... How? How? How?
Venom lives.
Better stop that vehicle!
Please tell me you'll slam. Dude, do you even know you have a slam? You're stuck on the ceiling.
This is gonna hurt.
Has he used his right click yet? No. Well, actually, yes. I think once.
It's the grand finale.
I think I've genuinely found someone that I actually can't give tips to. Like, their mechanical skill is so fucking horrible that I can't help. I don't think I can help you.
Us against the world.
Yo, stop checking your phone. I know for a fucking fact there's no Tinder notifications, brother. Not with this gameplay. There ain't nothing there. Alright? Put it fucking down.
Just what we need.
There's no new matches.
Mine's in place.
Javelin Demons here one, I appreciate it.
Stop that vehicle.
You know, they have easy swing on, and you know what? I now understand why easy swing exists. It's for this. Remember the Bronze Bucky? Dude, the Bronze Bucky might be getting signed to a pro team if this is what they're being compared to. I thought the Bronze Bucky was gonna be pinnacle of shit. They did it again. They pause, hit their ult, and die to mines while in the Venom ult.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Hello? Wait, we haven't even gotten to the Captain America. Wait, this is a Captain America VOD. I forgot! Oh my god. They're plugging in the controller or plugging in the keyboard. Oh my fucking god. The reason why they're AFK is because they're trying to swap peripherals. They're swapping fucking peripherals because they're playing a different character. They're swapping fucking peripherals because they're playing another character. No, tell me it updates down here too. I'll lose my fucking shit. Oh my god, please. Please tell me it updates in the bottom right hand corner. Please tell me it updates. Please tell me it updates. Please tell me it updates. That's all I need in my life now. I gotta retire. That's it. This is the last spectating bronze. I'm never doing this again. I'm actually legitimately gonna burst a blood vessel. My nose is starting to run. I've got an anger spot on both temples. I feel like I'm gonna fall apart. How? Instead of assembling the Avenger, they're disassembled. He yells disassemble. Oh, it's about to get so much worse, isn't it? Wait. That meant the Venom aim was a keyboard? Hang on. Aim assist might actually make them an improvement here.
Only
right?
60 seconds left.
Right? You know, at least they have auto run on.
Yo, eyes on your back.
Holy shit, they just doubled their damage.
I'll be ship-shape in no time.
It's now or never. Stop them.
Careful, we've got a robot infestation. Stand down!
What did I don't know why I expected they would hit that slam, but where are you going?
Woo! Never miss.
Don't give them another inch, or else.
Yo, Alrighty, thank you, big great. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Live
The
to
final
fight
10
another
seconds.
day. Nowhere to hide your strength.
The current score is 0-2-3. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
So many questions.
You'll
Why
need
did they
a
run it
top-notch
down
team
to their
win this
spawn?
one.
On Captain America.
Battle
And
starts in 5, 4, 3, 2. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
no, I saw that. What the fuck are you
Battle
doing?
starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are they trying to aura walk?
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
This place sure makes me miss the good old USA.
Wait, this person literally did watch my Captain America VOD, my unranked GM. This is the first thing they've done that actually makes sense. They looked at the ground and popped the disc to get a bounce. Wait, they've actually...
I'm an easy target.
Look out behind you.
Hello? You gonna...
Please, we're hurt.
Bro, you fighting demons. He doesn't know the third person is the he's behind you. He's...
I have not seen so many spiders since... Never mind.
It's okay. You need me.
That's the boost I need.
What has this Thor done to you? Why? I need to know what's the lore here. Why are you so determined? Missing 9 melees in a row at
Chat,
point
I got
blank
a level
is
with you all.
diabolical.
I'm not feeling freedom from this cap. I'm feeling trapped and enslaved.
Missing 9 melees in a row at point blank range is diabolical work.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
The summer pedestrian has a new best friend, Private China.
Stand down.
Should get him to duo.
Can't beat battlefield medicine.
Be a good duo. Delts 4 they the gifted. Why are they running around with the shield up at 8 HP? Brother, put the fucking shield down. Let it recharge. Hello?
Leave them to come.
So cool.
Stand down. That's the boost I needed.
Hello?
Needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger.
Why are you playing behind your supports?
This is gonna hurt.
Dude, on Venom you had no fear. You were running it down. On Captain America, you're all fear.
Watch your
I don't get it.
Like you for an encore.
Wait, they capped like an hour ago. They just haven't opened the fucking door?
near.
Wait, I didn't even know that could happen. They capped an hour ago and the door just opened?
This is gonna hurt.
Get the nest.
Need some
And this is
help.
supposed to be one of their better games? Wait, you're right. This is supposed to be one of their better games.
You seeing stars?
I outnumber you.
Dude, that Hawkeye was so free. God, this is such bronze. Oh my god. Solo ulted the Thor. Holy shit.
The Things come in real.
God, this guy actually did watch my unranked GM Captain America. He actually did. He legitimately does some of the things that I do just in extreme slow motion. AKA throwing the shield to the ground. AKA putting shield up and running for a health pack. He learned those from me.
Your powers are mine!
Because I was playing, when I played in these metal ranks, I just played off of health packs the entire time. And then they get rolled.
Enemy in front of us. Woo! Never miss!
What have I done?
The fat lady isn't.
Why are you
singing
watching the
yet.
game at 0.25 speed? I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm doing this my way.
You know, that was the first time I hit Q and they didn't stop for too long.
That's the boost I needed.
Don't you dare run out there. If I'm not the one to do it, someone else is going to have to do it. I'll be the bad guy. I don't think shooter games are for you. If you're missing multiple melees on a AI that stands still and doesn't move, aka the Loki clone, at point blank, and you're consistently missing it, there's not enough help on the planet for this. This is an inanimate object. It's an inanimate object that doesn't move. It literally is it's a clone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hits 1. Guys. You went 1 for 5 on a inanimate object at point blank range.
Live to fight
It reminds me of watching my 4-year-old playing.
Don't know how you did that.
And if it
trick,
was a
Steven.
4-year-old playing, that would be totally okay. There would be nothing wrong with that. But from the way they submitted this and the way they wrote, I assume that they had the reading level of at least an 8th grader, maybe higher. Sorry, 8th grader, maybe an 8-year-old, maybe higher. Because it wasn't like I was talking to a baby. It wasn't like reading a baby trying to type. So
Some sort of fighting robots.
I haven't died to penny mines yet. That's at least something. Also, let's get a stats check. They're 10 and 9 with 2 final hits, 3,000 damage. Cloak and Luna have 5,000, almost 6,000. His own other tank is 27 and 8, 13k damage. More than 4 times as much damage as them right now. Let us continue. And this is one of their better games. Good fuck.
God of Thunder!
If you didn't have this much HP, I'm curious of what the DPS games look like now. I might go look for a DPS game. I might check their profile and go see if I can find a DPS game. I was looking at chat. What?
Get that vehicle moving again.
I'm sorry.
I unleash the Vishanti's power.
You think I'm too old for this?
I'm hurt.
There's not enough fruit on the planet to talk about the stupidity I just witnessed.
Spider bots.
There's turbo feeding, and then there's this.
Here come the bad guys. Get that vehicle moving again.
The surprising thing to me is we've only got 3 more deaths to go. So like,
Only 60 seconds
what
left.
happened? What happens in the next few minutes is got to be a spectacle. Yo, Joshua, thank you, big super chat on YouTube side. I appreciate you.
Spider Zero's mission isn't over yet, so coming through.
He's coming real handy. Delicious.
I'm doing this my way.
Down to 30 seconds.
This.
There's no time left.
Boost I needed.
That's better.
I have not seen so many spiders.
It's spider time!
That's the boost.
This can't be fun, right? Like, serious question. Are you having fun? Because how is just sitting there holding the shield up behind your team the entire game, doing nothing? Like, literally nothing. Like, not even over-exaggerating nothing. Fun. Pedestrian Captain America? No, this isn't pedestrian Captain America. This isn't even a baby, a
Captain
newborn
America
baby.
was more dangerous when he was still frozen in the ice.
At least the ice could have fallen on you and killed you.
Behold the god of thunder!
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
Never mind. Thanks to the super chat. Never mind, my 4-year-old would roll him. Holy fuck.
Keep going.
Oh, there's still time to die to Penny. Oh, they popped her too.
That's the boost I needed.
Are they trying to animation cancel? Are you trying to animation cancel on Cap? What are you doing back here?
There. Don't turn back now.
I am here to help.
I feel like this is reportable.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
I'll be ship-shaping.
Nice job, guys. Keep it up. I've hit the point where I don't even know if this is... I don't think they mean to... how the hell did you get credit for this? This is not your kill.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
That's literally not your kill. You didn't even hit that guy. You just stole the Punisher's kill. You should not have 3 final hits.
Only 60 seconds left.
I know gamers don't look up, but Jesus Christ.
That one hurts.
Let's dance.
Clouds to clouds and
That's the boost I needed.
Acquires target.
Hello, Flats. I
Sees
hope you're having
target.
a great day also.
Decides to
While
engage
you have the
target.
same shirt,
Runs
but
at
it's
him.
still
Jumps to go for
Wouldn't it
slam.
be dirty after
Misses
years
by
of wearing the
19
same shirt?
kilometers.
Can you call this guy a gamer real
Your
talk?
powers are mine.
Oh, he actually probably would have lived that. Oh, back I think 2-1. Pablo, I think 25 months. I don't even know.
30 seconds. That's it. Don't let anything.
I think the first kill we've watched the whole game is a Loki clone. Like a first real kill. It's a Loki clone.
Without the other.
I feel like this guy's like more like the corpse inspector. He just runs over to when people die and looks at them.
Final 10 seconds. So close. This is your
Did I just watch
big chance.
a malfunction? He killed the Loki clone and then was like, oh shit, I got a kill.
The final 10 seconds. Finding our groove. That one hurts. Disappearing.
He's getting credit for damage with the reflect from his shield, right? Holy fuck, you're right. There's probably a decent amount of damage there that's reflected.
The god of thunder!
That's the most I need.
Why are you spectating? You know, I make the joke sometimes, like genuinely, like I make the joke of like, who's spectating, you or me? I think I've literally come across the first VOD where like, no, like really, like seriously, I think I had more impact on this game than this person did, because I at least wasn't feeding alt charge. The one thing they're good at is running away from witch ults. Oh my god, this Strange is trying to pull some goat activities back there. That poor guy lost this game. That poor Strange. Bro, if this guy didn't immediately run to Twitter or Reddit or something like that to talk about how he played this game where he went 50 and 10 and his teammate went 14 and 12 with 4,000 damage, and how can he get out of bronze? I don't know. I don't want to know.
Big win.
Captain Cheerleader. I need to go look. I need to go find a DPS game. Chat, this might not be troll. I know a lot of you guys think it could be troll, but I'm looking at a Hawkeye game. It's 2 and 6 with 1,300 damage. Let me scroll to an older one. How are they doing 1,000 damage on Meg? 1 in 7. I'd leave too. I'm curious. I'm too curious.
Could make all the difference.
I'm gonna speedrun this one.
The battle starts in 5, 4. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Bogeys incoming.
I'm counting on you, friends.
On the move again.
Chat, I don't think it's troll. My brother is shooting at his own pennies mines.
So cold.
Oh my god, he's giving warning shots. And also, this is another one of the controller heroes, by the way. We're back on a controller hero.
Or a dagger.
You're convinced it's AI? I don't think AI is this stupid. This is beyond respawn simulator.
Better stop that vehicle.
Chat, that really was one of their best games ever.
They made it halfway.
Chat, it really was one of their best games ever. It's not troll.
Fire mode. You're ready. There's still a chance to stop them. You owe me one.
Need some ranged firepower.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Much better.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
They have bubble, they have shield.
Us against the world.
Fantastic! Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Ha!
How far do you think you could go if you queued with this guy?
Stop them.
This would be like training for like a Spartan race.
Better stop
Like if you wanted to become Atlas and like learn to push the boulder up the hill and become the best player of all time. This is how you do it.
Born again! Armed and dangerous!
Maybe stop the cart at least? At least you could stand there.
Anyone
You
willing
need
to help?
not fear. Got my own cover. Nice. My dearest Susan, if only you could know newYT.
The current score is 0-2-3. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Live to fight another day.
I'm sorry, hang on. What the fuck did I...
Live to fight another day.
I'm hunkering down. Time to drain.
Oh, they already had a lever. Wait, so he's crashing out because they had a lever? Or his controller died?
Explode. I'm infantry again. Catch.
I'd rather take the hit for leaving.
All right. Don't rush in.
Me too.
Leave them to Khonshu. Born again.
So this one, they're probably just tilted and they're like, nah, it's game over. We lost somebody. GG.
Oh, they do not.
But the gameplay is the same. Hang on, I gotta look at another one. Is it bad I want to give this person cheats? I literally just got a shiver down my spine watching that. Okay, there's gotta be a DPS comp game in here somewhere, right? That's the one I literally was just looking at. They actually have a couple games where they have some decent damage. I could pick a peek at one of those, maybe. Oh my god, Owen. What? What? How did... Wait, hang on. They win this... Hang on, dude, which game was that? Wait a minute, where the fuck did it go? Chat, where the fuck did it go? It was the 05 game? Wait, so there's a game that they win a game But he goes 3-1. Oh, those was probably Smurfella. I have to know.
Pick your hero.
Chat,
Or
I have to
I'm not
know.
Judging. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2. All you need to do is
How the
capture
fuck
mission
do you
area.
play an entire game with 162 damage?
In a heartbeat.
Here they come.
Looks like the missionary.
I need to watch that in normal speed. What in the actual fuck did I just witness?
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
Rebirth is a mutant's greatest gift.
Hello? Scrolling TikTok already?
Tandy needs help.
Maximum pulse!
Captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
My power cannot be quelled.
Leave them to
Glory's almost yours.
This
There's
will be
no way.
Us against the world.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got
Where's he
it?
again?
Me across the stars. My heart is here and always will be.
Looks like the mission area is yours.
Maximum
Now, the
pulse!
mission area is yours. They got behind you.
I shall not be removed so
I gotta watch
easily.
one of the good games. Hang on, I'll finish it. I gotta watch one of the games where they actually do stuff, and that's where you can tell the big difference. Hello? Chat, I know you guys say... Okay, I don't have my cursor. I know you guys say, listen, like, I know. You guys are saying, like, oh, it could be troll, it could be whatever. But the entire team, Thor, Moon Knight, Jeff, Squirrel Girl, and Cloak are all walking by the Thor in the corner.
Tinfoil here
This is the
getting
elo that they're in.
microwaved by
You gotta
Copper
remember.
Baby.
Look at the Thor in the corner. That's not their Thor.
It seems we have company.
Tandy needs help.
By the
I feel like myself again.
beholds the god of thunder!
You captured more than half
They're not a
of the mission
six-stack
area.
either. It's been
Keep
different
going.
people.
I am Asgard's might!
He already has his 162 damage. He's done with damage for the game. He doesn't hit a single shot for the rest of the game, I think. Or maybe he hits one. I think it's
Is a
180.
mutant's greatest gift.
The area's almost yours.
Maximum
Wait, he left the game. Wait, what happened? How did he... Wait, how is he a question mark? Oh, he left the game. Bro, he left the game. He rage quit. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that.
This guy is going for old our move of getting so little.
Hang on, I
SR
gotta
that you
watch-
loot to the rank 1
I gotta
player.
watch a good game. There's definitely there's a couple games in here where they actually do well. 8,000. Oh, that's still not very good though. God, the 2 and 6 game. I want to see that one too. Oh my god, I found the most interesting player of all time. This is probably a bot lobby, right? 22-1-1. 17 and 11. Okay, this is a decent looking game. This is a decent looking game. Okay.
The right heroes could make all the difference. The battle starts in 5.
Okay.
4, 3, 2.
A game like this is to tell if they're actually trolling or not. We'll see if their playstyle has changed. Oh fuck, it hasn't changed. Chat, it's real. Chat, it's real.
Never once in my life.
Hang on, I need to back this up. Hang on, this is crazy.
Roasting bronze. Terry's always a first time for everything, I guess. Lamau.
Okay, let's count. Ready?
Frig.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No hit. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They gave up and started meleeing. This is.
You're welcome. Someone scratch my back. Hey, Petey, enjoy the amplifier.
Please go to Minecraft. I can't take it anymore. They win this game and they put up good stats. Like, what happens? Wait, because it's a 28-minute game. That's why.
You get a wet.
Wait, it's a 20-minute game. That's what. Wait, no, it's a 30-minute game. That's why they put up 10,000 damage.
Well, you got one.
We must and shall save the world, Tree.
There's still a chance to stop them. Us against the world.
My brother in Christ just ran over here to stand and wait on a health pack at full fucking
Us
HP.
against the world.
That fucking hurt. You're welcome.
I unleash the Shanty's power.
Hey, Petey, enjoy the amplifier.
Yggdrasil will not
Only
survive.
60 seconds left. Watch me soar. They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
This is one of their best. This is like their best game. They're actually like they're able to shoot the Strange that stands still a little bit and the Venom a little bit, but by the way, it's in 1x speed. This is not slowed down. This is normal speed.
I'll patch you up.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Disappear!
Legendary! Don't quit on me now, little buddy.
Fear Magneto!
Chat, I know you guys are coming up with a bajillion reasons of what it could be. I've watched them play multiple characters and they've played multiple inputs. There's been one, they play some characters on mouse and keyboard and they play some characters on a controller. I know we all are looking for a bajillion reasons of what it could be. I don't think it's any of those because the way their gameplay actually is just like the way they look around, the way they fight, the way they look at cooldowns is so lost that I don't. You guys are. I think you're reaching a little too hard. You guys are reaching a little hard. And they just did pop their ult, like as you did that super chat. Super chat.
Hey, Petey, enjoy the amplifier. like the world tree.
What level is this guy? 46.
They've made it halfway! Stop them! Step aside. Better stop that vehicle! Watch me go!
Tentacles think orgasms themselves.
Us against the world! Chance to stop them!
Behind us.
I just watched them shoot their own Psylocke 5 times.
Psionic surge!
Our enemies are here. You're welcome. You get
Dude, the back of this cart is taking a fucking beat. The back of this cart is taking a fucking beating.
Down to 30 seconds!
Hey, idiots! Turn around.
Need to finish. They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
The Star-Lord's just beating their ass and just no fear.
Disappear!
I'll patch you up. Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
Much better. Here they are now.
By the eye of resist.
Definitely the Prime. Felt like thinking the Prime.
60
That's your one.
seconds left.
Without our help. Go.
I'm not gonna think of the next 2 months.
Better stop that vehicle!
You're welcome.
Dude, the back of this goat's head is getting fucking obliterated. This poor goat. This poor fucking goat, man. If you have anything, that's your one. Fathom thing the 2 months. What's up, Lissy? No, they don't almost ever use their abilities. They never shield, they never bubble. No fucking shot. I fucking felt it in my bones. I felt that in my soul for some reason that was gonna get a kill. I felt that in my fucking soul.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
When he stands still for a moment while not reacting to getting shot, you think he's rubbing his sweaty hands on his hands. I sometimes get sweaty hands and I wipe them on myself and it looks similar to this.
No, I think they're trying to decide what button to hit.
Give them another inch. Or a
Because they're also playing on different inputs for different characters. Like, there's probably so much confusion that's going on here. The back of this cart, man. This one really does remind me of the Summer Civilian. But, like, this is, like, one of their best games. They're 12-1. It's mostly because the Star-Lord has 17 final hits and the Spidey has 18 and it's probably 2 Smurf accounts. But this is, like, by far their best game. They should have submitted this one.
0, 2.
Wait,
3.
why are they at the door?
The battle starts in 5, 4.
Wait, why are you at their spawn door?
1. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Sounds like overpopulation. Someone scratch my back. I'm fucking helpful.
They submitted this? No, they didn't submit this one. They submitted a different one. I told them they should have submitted this one. This one's better than the one I watched. In terms of fruit, what kind of mechanics does this guy have? Tapeworm. Where are you? Wait, why are they drifting into their spawn? Where are you? I don't understand. They're always so afraid and hiding behind their whole team, but like the second they're winning in their spawn room, like their spawn, like the one place you don't want to go into, they W key in. It's like the... What'd that plant do to you? What'd that wall? What? It's the longest walk back I've ever seen. Where bro going? Where bro going? Wait, nobody's alive. It's just you. Everyone's dead. Where are you?
You're halfway there. Keep going.
My power cannot be quelled.
Us against the world.
Almost there. Don't turn back now. The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Mutants always rise again.
You get away with it. You get away with it. You get away with the amplifier.
Am I good? No. Shoot the walls, buddy. Shoot the walls. Yeah, go. Walk in. You have your ult. You can counter it. You can press it. You can totally.
Much better.
Pay for your transgressions.
Behold the child.
What? Bubble? Bubble? Self-bubble? He at least self-bubbled.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
I am Groot!
Get up.
Mutants always rise again.
It's you and me again, old buddy.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Trees, you know. Oh, did you see that?
Don't run in.
Watch me soar.
Much better.
Good. I wouldn't go in there now. Now the point's captured. Now we could just walk away.
Us against the world.
No way. It's gonna fucking bop him. It's gonna bop him. If the Starlord was closer to the Groot, he actually would have killed him. For some reason, they can aim the Magneto ults. It's quite fascinating. This is why this game looked so good on paper. Because they're getting a lot of splash damage with the left clicks. But it's still the same gameplay. But it's being rewarded because of the 2 Smurf accounts on the team.
That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Chat, we're far past using something like a bubble or a shield. Like, that's advanced level stuff now.
You're welcome.
So close! This is your big chance!
I am you.
I love the random melees. Like, just to hope. Have a prayer. Someone will run into it. Look, it's one! Where are you? Wait, why are they just C9ing? Where are you going? Why are they so afraid? That rock's taking a beating too. Yeah, you're right.
Sure, those are bad guys.
Big ult incoming.
I unleash the
Get that vehicle moving again!
here to help.
They missed every single shot on the
Usually I
stunned,
create my own shield.
can't move enemies.
Only 60 seconds left!
Much better.
Behold, that child! I'll patch you up.
There's still 2 more rounds. Wait, you're right. I thought it was about to be over. Wait, you're right. There's still 2 more rounds. How is there 2 more rounds?
This is real fire.
Oh my god, there's still 2 more rounds. There's still 2 more rounds. There's still 2 more rounds.
And score is 3, 2, 3. The battle starts in 5, 4, only 60 seconds left. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
As I forge the nation, I shall wield a weapon fit for a king.
You were not left.
You are under my
Wait, they're almost at their damage number though. They're like pretty much there, which means they just don't see the magic in the corner hiding. They just
30 seconds.
that's your Psylocke.
We have little time remaining.
That's
Tour's bane, we overcome.
is this controller? They use different inputs depending on the character. So for Mag, they're using controller. For Captain America, they use controller. For Venom, they use mouse and keyboard. I haven't.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
much better.
Hey, Dee, enjoy the amplifier.
I'm gonna go look at the Hawkeye game. That'll be the last one I look at, and then I'm done. I needed to see this because I you know, part of me was nagging a little bit that maybe it was just troll, but I don't think it is. I really don't think it is.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
I think they legitimately just play like this all the time. They win this? Yes. They win this. I mean,
Grace us with victory.
Tab should tell you how they win this.
That is that
The very clear 2 alt account DPS or Smurf account DPS that are on the team.
I can't believe it.
They're C9ing.
They made it halfway! Stop them!
You have brought
Gotta
shame.
stop that vehicle! Us against the world! Chance to stop them!
Two shots, reload. No bubble, no shield. Gets rezzed.
Hey, Dee,
I unleash
enjoy
the
the
Shanty's power.
The current score is 3-2-4. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
I'm just fascinated. I'm genuinely just fascinated.
I feel like myself.
Only 60 seconds left.
At least the splash damage is helping them out a lot on the Magneto. Did they portal wrong? They might have. That's his own Strange.
Oh, they do not look happy.
Holy fuck, his Strange lost that because they couldn't hit a single shot.
We must persevere.
That vehicle isn't going to
Holy shit.
Watch me soar. The final 10 seconds.
I shall not be removed so easily.
I love the walkbacks from
You'll have to
Spawn. They're
keep
my
fighting
favorite.
until we have a winner.
He was taught how to get back faster by the Star-Lord and then proceeded to go the long way again.
the world.
I feel like myself again.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
You get a weapon. You get a weapon. You get a weapon.
My power cannot be quelled.
Almost there. Don't turn back now. The vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the pace.
Is real firepower.
By the eye of Agamotto!
This fucking poor ghost. No way, this is gonna be juicy.
I'm just dying.
Oh. They see 9.
Got your back.
Final score 4-5. Another epic victory! Big win!
Okay, the Hawkeye game. I'm that last one. Last one. The Hawkeye game is the last one. Two and 6, 100 accuracy, 1300 damage win.
The right heroes could make all the difference. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Oh my god. It's not Star-Lord, it's Deep Sea Lord. I'm gonna love it. Did some of you guys already go find some of these games to go look at yourselves while I've been watching this? Deep Sea Peasant. Deep Sea Peasant is great.
Can't keep me down for long.
Oh, they're back on the keyboard and mouse. Look, bottom right, they're back on the keyboard and mouse again.
Tippy-toe spotted bad guys. There they are.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Here come my minions.
Hey, Dee, enjoy the amplifier.
Honestly, the smoke screen doesn't matter. They're still shooting at the same spot anyways.
Judge! Jury!
If anyone was near him, that E would have been crazy.
You're an amateur, Cap.
We're up to 354 damage, by the way, on Star-Lord.
Someone scratch my back.
408.
So out of style, Magic. Just like you.
We don't look friendly.
Oh, thought you had me.
Why is bro exploring?
My turn.
Did they not know where they were? Did they actually didn't know where they spawned? They were like an inch away.
Behold the god of
Is this the #1 Star-Lord? Yes. They didn't know Rocket revived, probably? Yeah, I want you to rethink that sentence over again, and then once you realize how stupid it was, we can move on.
Only 60 seconds left. I am ready to put on a show.
These guys are about to shoot at us. Someone scratch my back. That's the stuff.
Dude, his own Hulk, if he could take damage, would be getting rolled right now. Is this gonna be the Hawkeye swap? Nope, we're still on Star-Lord. We're 2 and 3 and 800 damage. I'm
Down to 30 seconds.
But wait, how is it only 800 damage? It finishes the game with 1300 and we have Star-Lord ult. The ult that literally is an auto-aim button.
You're welcome.
Wait, he already has all his kills? Wait, you're right. Uh-oh. Wait, he does have all his kills. How does he already have all of his kills? Wait, what happens with Hawkeye? Any ulters? The Star-Lord just got run over by squirrels. The character that can fly and has ult to fly just died to Squirrel Girl ult. I've lost all hope. And they just don't ult.
The current score is 0-2-0. 4, 3, 2. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Can't keep me down for long.
You never say chance.
I'm guessing those are the bad guys.
I saw that. I fucking saw that, dude. I saw that. Oh my god.
I'll patch you up. Oh, that's the stuff.
I think this VOD is gonna make me go back to Overwatch. I'm like traumatized. There's no fucking way. Died to Squirrel Girl ult again. You can fly.
Can't keep me down for long.
Is it time? Is it time? Hang on, I think they're changing inputs. I think they're changing inputs! Wait, they were just swapping the Hawkeye. Wait, it took them that long just to swap to Hawkeye. I thought they were changing the controller. Wait, why did it...
We get to see some optical pigeon gameplay.
1, 2, 0.
They fired one fucking shot and got C9'd. Wait, they fired 2 technically. And it counts as 100% accuracy. How do you have 100% accuracy, but they fired twice?
Final score, 1-2-0.
But they fired twice. The first one missed.
Final score, 1-2-0.
That missed.
My
The first one is free? Wait, you're right. The first one is free. Wait, you're right. Wait, you're actually right. The first one is actually free. Holy shit, that's crazy. Wait, was it hit marker? Was it?
my
No, it wasn't. It hit nothing. He shot a breakable wall? Does that count? He got... That's crazy. My day is ruined. My day is actually ruined. You know, I mean this with all due respect. You need like versus AI time. Like genuinely. I would not even touch ranked. Yo, stick on one input and seriously focus on hitting shots. Like at least a couple. Like this is bad. I can't help. That was bad. And skill usage, baby steps. Good Lord. I just realized I was on my fucking I was on my wrong scene the entire time. I was so traumatized I was on the wrong scene the entire time I was looking at that. I was on my show my screen scene instead of my rival's screen. I need to go to the bathroom. I need a minute. Be right back. I'll be right back. I need a minute. That broke my soul. Ah! Now that my soul has been decimated. Now that my soul has been decimated, chat. I think it's time. I think it's time. Chat. We're gonna do it. YouTube stream. I'm gonna be ending you guys right now. This thing's so weird. YouTube stream, I'm gonna be ending you guys because I'm gonna be swapping games over to Minecraft. I'm gonna be playing my first ever Minecraft run since. No, I'm not done. I'm not done. Let me finish. My first ever Minecraft run since like the last time I played was the bees update before bees were added, like 2018, and I've never played Java, period. That being said, I'm going to restart the YouTube stream for Minecraft, but I wanted to end the rival section because they're completely different games. So let me finish my fucking sentence first before you start running fucking crazy, okay? You might want to rephrase it better, or just listen. Open your fucking ears! The baby crying. Minecraft's for losers, though. You know, Minecraft's like one of the biggest games of like all time, right? Like, arguably. That's just. Anyways. Enjoy chat's rage for that stupid comment. Anyways, I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna restart stream.